I chose a new background for the latter part. I got it from Balance 2. And now, continuing on to Story Side. We're gonna. I'm definitely most comfortable starting with Sayori first. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Zero. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not good at writer at all. I just have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuke's. But my character doesn't like Natsuke for some reason. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Yeah? I'm sure that's part of it. Alright. I think I understand you better. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a zero poem. And it makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I was really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how it just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm sitting in front of you in the club room. Yeah, well, of course. I'm not really into you yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Zero. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this with other people. Well, that's something that really only good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah? And I'm gonna make... oh, I can just skip this part. Let's go. Maybe that's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I was just saying evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Here stares at the poem. The rest is more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is for time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? So I guess, I guess that it might be after reading it, though. Through it. Is it that bad? No. Oh, did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Mary buries her face in her hands. I don't but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. I might take you a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just not the specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. I've been through that myself. So I learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Mashiri finds her train of thought as if her demeanor totally changes. Her ceremony is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques to go into writing, even a simple poem. Okay. Who should I... Monica. I like this one. It makes you think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? Well, you and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised you have those sort of things in common. Oh, well, you may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. That may be the case. But maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, happiness, and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally expected. But, well, to each their own. Oh, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Okay. Help me say alright! Natsuki. As he goes at me trying up any words out of my mouth. Instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Session is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Say alright! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting. It makes Sarah uncomfortable. Well, how can the two of you keep fighting and you know you're making your friend feel like this? Zero. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sarah wants to tell Yuri she's stuck up jerk him, she would never. It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? Exactly why. This is that what nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki poems are amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in their head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, it is cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's moves are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Maggie sits behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president? As for Monica? She nods in return. To be honest, Markov is a good leader here and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. That's probably that kind of is embarrassing to me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, Elizabeth Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You can say that. She might be a hurt sometimes, but it's really suspicious like she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on her. When I come out sweet, causing my stomach to knot. She's a genuine person really, but does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. Well. Okay, that's for... That's her. Oh, nope. Peace. Oh, that's her. Promise. Hopeless. Captive. Oh, that's her. Peaceful. Oh, that's her. Tragedy. Oh. Romance. 0. Sarah suddenly comes up to me. I'm going to get some supplies from the online classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, yeah, the festival is coming up. Me and Monica, we're going to make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Zero to get supplies? There's no need to show yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. Show us around empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. There's a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Zero? Yep, let's go. Oh, Sayori and I exit the club room. Followed by Sayori. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, I feel like I'm trying to do a kid into the mall or something. I think Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you'd make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to do poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's going to take turns on the stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Zero, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say, there's lines of a poem like, between my feet. It's the last remaining flower beckons to me. The twist of the sun, freeing it from its clinging roots. There's crushing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? From now on I look at a very different direction. The one prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, where did I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. Oh, I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your true self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the hallway again. Hey, Zero. This classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. In the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room one more time. As years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. She's under the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. That's what we have in here. Crayons! And Sayori pulls out a bunch of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, what else need you find? Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Now let's move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped him by accident. Smack. Kya! Sayori bends over and smashes forward against the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, you okay? My forehead. Sayori clears her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let's see. Let me see. Yeah, since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. So, you have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori releases her hand from the forehead. Sayori brushes her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. Should find some ice. Zero? Where do you find the ice around at this time? Oh, I guess a drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. I'm even wincing from the pain, so he makes a silly joke. Okay. Oak. What are you saying? Hang, I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sawyer on the shoulder and run out of the hallway. I look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Didn't realize since it would be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. I know. Sawyer likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. She has one palm on her forehead, using the other hand to clumsily scoop the crayons back into the box. At least they're already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sorry, here. I hand Sarah the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Well, Sarah opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sorry, what are you doing? You spilled your forehead, did you? Ah, sorry, I forgot. How did you hit your head? Sarah places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. You'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey Zero, this kind of reminds me of you. This kind of reminds me of you, of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind and had trouble climbing on the things you did. And sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, man, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. You rushed over as quick as you could. And you tried really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Now, even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to, you. It seems like I was always focused on my games that I didn't pay much attention to you. So in some way, it was my fault. Well, kind of like this time too. You know, if I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, maybe you wouldn't have hit your head. Zero. I don't think you realize, but you're always thinking of other people. But even after all these years... Oh, I have to press square to actually make it disappear. So, if you guys want to see, here, I'll let you guys see that. The whole picture. It's kind of nice. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You really are. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I'm really this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Zero? I'm sorry that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. I've been doing this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sawyer has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside. And that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead out of the way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Oh, sorry. Sarah hops to her feet. Ah! She cuts her forehead again. Don't say it so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow Sawyer to the classroom. Sawyer plays with the bangs, trying to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was about to ready to start with the poems. Sawyer, for your forehead. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead in the shelf. Well, anyway, we were able to find everything we needed. I have it right, I forgot all the stuff. Come down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Zero. Ah, well, Sayori. Better come with an excuse for Sayori. Made an adventure! Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too! Okay, everyone. Ready to show your poems? I should grab mine. Hey, went to my seat. Zero, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. No, I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. You should read this one too. Well, I can't tell me if you haven't done this before. I mean, and you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, Natsuki is at least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. So I used to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're really an expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? Right. But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even little things. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Zero, would you give me your poem? I want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you ever written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Aw. You even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sorry, Hazy bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being attentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sorry clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine. And rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. Right? Yeah. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. When I put the bottle on the shelf, I'll fill all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In bottles, all in a row. Oh, my collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feels a certain way. Down comes two bottles to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. And he's digging, scraping. I blow off dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I finally pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them to each and every friend. Holy crap. Sorry, did you write this? I'll skip these because I know they're different, but it's like, you know, we're mostly trying to focus on Sayori. So might as well skip, right? I think in Sayori's route, you see all the poems that they make. So yeah, it kind of helps. Helps like if you do Sayori's route first, but I wouldn't suggest doing that. Doing the other two routes because you don't know them very well, but you do know Sayori, but like I love Sayori's route. But like I like Yuri more though. Like I love like Sayori, yeah, she's awesome and fun. Like Yuri's better. How do I come with Yuri? I would still welcome with Sayori. Sayori. Do you think I'll really ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see you in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't ruin that for you. You're so silly, Zero. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so. Sorry, I already have my mind. I can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? You got me shutting trolls off. She got rid of the thing Sayori cares so much about. I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Especially leaning towards Natsuki and Sayori. Dances. Chum. No. Kickle. No. Fireflies. I hope it's not Natsuki because if it is, I'm gonna have to go all the way back. I'm gonna have to freaking go to load and go to here, and that's gonna suck. Oh, that's gonna be so bad. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Zero. Thanks. So you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Zero. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Why don't you get close with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. Or I know you have sometimes to put up with me. But maybe I have sometimes to put up with you. We have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes I feel like you're the only one exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it just feels easier right when thinking about you. Sayori? No, Zero. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room and make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I probably said this before, but I don't understand why you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. Sayori keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself, puts on a smile. It's nothing, Zero. No, it's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell me I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Or same thing else. Sayori went humming to herself. Skippy skip. Skippy skip 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 skip. Skip skip skippy skip skip. You've never seen this one from Natsuke. So I'm not gonna read it either. Then we go to Yuri. Yuri and Natsuke are trying to do the same thing to get better with each other, like to be nicer, you know? Wait, none of the desks are connected to the chair. So why is there a chair in the closet? I just noticed that. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only your work is already most suitable for one person, but we already have Sayori as well. But Zero was the one who... that doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. Really come present, Monica. You're supposed to be responsible for these kind of situations in the club. Monica, you shouldn't let ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah! You have a lot of work to do, you know. Well, we won't do as good as a job if you made us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to be appropriately distribute all of our resources. So, are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Shouldn't let you for sure to have one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. That's okay. Oh crap, I'm... been through this once already. So it's fine, I guess. All you guys need to see is, the other part. I promise. Like, I think it makes you want to, want to look at the CGs, though. I think that's what it is. And look at this part, because I just chose Natsuki because, you know, it's faster. Faster than Yuri's, because Yuri's like years. I've seen last lecture. Yuri's takes years. But that's why I like Yuri, because she takes longer and it's more descriptive. Zoomy zoom. Okay, but yeah, after this, we're gonna read the side stories. Like the last four. Like the last four parts of the side story. Part 1, Part 2 of, I think, something, and then, I think, not understanding, it's something else. Understanding what Sayori and Yuri. Can't think of that. We already know what Sayori says. I'm pretty sure I read it to you guys. I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. There's no other way you could like me more than I like you. Thank you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with you and everyone in the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Zero. Shannon Sayori wraps her arms around me tightly. Zero, this is really okay? Yeah. I just noticed. That's cute. It's really, I like it a lot, but I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. I love you, Zero. I want you to be with me forever. Me too. Wait, did she say that? I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What's this? Sayori. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be happiness moments for me, for sure. But why? Even now, why will the red colors go away? It's not going away at all, Zero. It's okay, Sayori. My teacher's time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now, okay? I trust you. Sayori and I slowly listed. So, I guess it makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? Hey, I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything the same as always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if we could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We go wherever face suits you best. Hey, Zero. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't know what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. say that, but in reality, I don't feel more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, she loves me. So she is, even though I can comfort her. Keep wondering if we should be doing something more, or something different. I know if these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Why does I want anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give it everything I got. Sayori is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Okay, so we are gonna save. I saved out like almost the exact same equation. So, for me, I've lost her. Until the mail group do not use Monday, December 9, 2019. I'm on leave the rest of the weekend. Contact Ravi if you need a scheduled server time. But I expect my jobs to run for a few days. Since we've collected so much data this week, how about we arrange a meeting to discuss the results when I return? Right, point for Sayori. We have all the pictures. Just saying, last time we did balance 1 and 2. This was in balance number 2. Which was the one where Sayori and Natsuki main part. Like, it was mostly about Sayori and Natsuki. The next one that we're doing right now is going to be about, it's going to be reflection. Oh, and there's self-love. Reflection with Monica and Yuri. Yeah, let's go. Am I bothering you? No. Okay, just checking. It's hard to tell since you always look so into it when you're reading. Makes me scared to interrupt. Well, within my expectations, to be interrupted when I read here, it's mainly when I'm by myself that I don't like. That makes sense. I guess if you're here in the first place, then you're more ready to socialize. Even though it takes a little bit of prodding. What? Prodding, whatever. It's not so bad. It's not so bad to be social if I let others do the work. So it can be healthy to put myself in a social environment every now and then. It's mostly difficult when I don't know anyone. Or there are too many people. Everyone is being too silly for me to keep up with. Yuri is across from Sayori and Natsuki. Sayori has her head cocked back and her mouth open, trying to catch pieces of cookie that Natsuki is lobbing into the air. But the pieces keep bouncing off her face and hitting the floor. Maybe I should say something. No need. They just ran out of the cookie. What a waste. They've become good friends, haven't they? I'm happy. Sure seems particularly good at making that happen. Two of them both on Indrake's side. So those works out well. I come think of it. Hey, you and I haven't had many chances to talk one-on-one, have we? Okay. Though that may be partially my fault, since I'm supposed to be the one engaging club members. Not at all. Oh. I formed the habit of drawing minimal attention to myself. Well, the responsibility is equally on me. I mean, at least I would display some openness to engage. Well, what about during times like lunch? Do you meet up with friends? I just read. I just read. Oh. But I like it that way. It feels nice to be carried off again after morning classes. Do you always read fantasy? Not always. Oh, not always. I suppose I've read recently, but only because as I'm in the middle of this series. There's still 2 more books after this one. I guess those long books suit you well since they spend so much time reading. Well, fantasy may be my favorite, but after that it's more or less indiscriminate genres. I'll read anything with depth and maturity. Maturity, I think that's how you say it. Oh yeah? Even like romance? But, well, there's a lot of books that have elements of romance in them. Oh, come on, Yuri. You know what I mean. I'm not gonna lose your voice. Maybe I'll apologize. I won't tell anyone if you do. If you do too. Maybe more when I was in middle school. I mean, I was really lonely and people were mean to me a lot. So I just kind of felt like, please don't make me think about the past. Sorry, I just got super curious. You know, we should really pick out a romance novel to read. That would be so much fun. Absolutely not. Really? Even if it was just between us? Try as someone who has no shame, like Natsuki. Ouch. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Well, I guess it was my fault for pressing you. I see you. I'm like that for things in my past, too, you know? I feel too embarrassed to re-experience. There's nothing wrong with growing out of things. It happens to everyone. Yeah, it happened to me a lot. But it says Natsuki interest in manga reminds me quite a bit of how intense I used to be about my own interests. It makes me think that you'll likely grow out of it too. Hey, were you talking about me? Oh no, we were just talking about how our interests have changed over the years. When did you get into manga, Natsuki? A couple of years ago, I guess? That's when I already saw it before that. But I wasn't really going hard until then. Oh yeah? What was inspired you to get more into it? I don't know. I guess let me think. There's other discovery series that I really liked. Yeah. I was just like really fed up with a lot of things and I got super into one series after that. Into this one series that I really related to. Mostly I like fantasy stuff. Like, that's the reason why I got into like my light novels that I have. I have 3 super huge books. They're like about 300 pages each, and then I have like these like really light novels, which are like about 100 to 200, like 180 to 250. No, it's like 220. So like 280 to 220 pages each. So like that's like when I really really got it into it like at the beginning of my senior year, which was just this year that just passed. Hey, kind of like Yuri. Monica? Sorry. I was completely wrong, so it's so cool that you both really found your thing. They're almost like opposites. It also sounds like they helped you a lot through your hard times. You know it. Wow, what the heck? Is that book even bigger than the last one you were reading? It's only slightly longer, but not very much. How high do you think you would go if you stacked up the whole series? Natsuki is amazed by holding her hand above her head, sizing up on an imaginary stack. Heck, I should get one of those mangas that's like 50 volumes long, so I can say I read more than you. Not that I have the money for that. Please, that would hardly count when your books have only a few words per page. I know, but I was just joking. I can never actually read books like yours. It's too boring for me. Shiga Natsuki. It's not boring. Chill, I said for me, not for you. I can have my own opinion. I just think it's too convoluted. Sir, are those from the floor? No. Aha, gross. Go ahead before touching any of the books. But my hands are dirty. Just do it those, or even if you can't see them. Fine. The door, Natsuki follows. Here, you look a little upset. What kind of nerve does she have to call my hobby boring? Well, she did correct herself. Hardly. She was condescending. I don't mind if she thinks it's not for her. I already understand that it's not for everyone. But she knows well how much she's mean to me. How just leaving me alone instead of immediately telling me things you hate about it. I'm sorry, Yuri. You may be right. I shall be like last time, when people have strong feelings about what they like and don't like. Shadow Literature Club. So I should figure out how to meditate these discussions. Actually, you know what? Meditate discussions to keep them positive and constructive. For the record, I've always been impressed by the level of creativity in your books, as to be able to get through them so quickly. Thank you. Oh well, this is something that I'll have to think about and revisit. I'm sure I can help Natsuki find some common ground with you. Common ground isn't necessary. I just wish to be respected. That done. By the way, I'll do my best. I'm skeptical when it comes to Natsuki. I trust you, Monica, but I'm skeptical. Is this the end of that? Nope. Okay, everyone. We have a social club meeting today. As you know, there's a club is a place where we can all share things that we really are passionate about. But that also means we should be mindful on how to respond to each other's feelings. Anyways, I think another chance to surround differences is positive energy for each other. Am I being a little dramatic about this? This is important to me. Well, sorry, I just feel like I'm being accused or something. No, I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm sorry if it came off that way. But our conversation yesterday made me reflect on the power of language. And I thought it would be a good topic for the Literature Club, don't you think? We should have differences in opinion in life, so we should make sure we are prepared to visit the positive atmosphere. We're prepared to keep positive atmosphere in the club. If you say so, sure. The cool thing about language is that it gives us a lot of different ways to express the same idea or emotion. We have a lot of control over how we want or the other person to feel when receiving our thought. This goes for poetry, narratives, Celtic conversation, basically anything. For example, sorry, what's your favorite food? Should I start with snacks, or do you mean full meals, like breakfast? Oh, jeez. Okay, how about your favorite fruit? That's easy. Cherries. Really? I thought cherries taste nasty. What? Cherries are delicious. Well, that's a pretty strong reaction. I just don't understand how somebody could think cherries are nasty. How does it make you feel? I don't know. Sad? Defensive, maybe? Yeah, I got defensive. See, the reason you have such a strong reaction is because I don't like cherries. It's because you felt that your opinion was under attack. That's weird, right? Something you taste is completely subjective. But when I say something, I think cherries taste nasty, I'm using objective language. I'm challenging cherries' reality that cherries are delicious with my own, which is that cherries are nasty. Wait, hold on. How is that objective when you just said it was your own opinion? That has to do with the way our brain interprets the word. We're talking about the reality of the cherries, not your feelings about them. Like Sayori. Let's rewind for a second and pretend I didn't tell you that cherries are nasty. Good. So instead I said, I tried cherries and they're not for me. And it's not the kind of flavor I enjoy. Well, that's fine. As long as you don't call them nasty. Nasty is a nasty word. Okay, so cherries are kind of a weird example. But I think I get the point across. This time, I'm around instead of talking about cherries. There's always talked about my feelings, and Yuri didn't get defensive. So instead of clashing with each other and like receiving an invitation to talk about our differences, Yuri, you don't need to take notes. I'm not gonna quiz you on it or something. Oh, I know that. I was just sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. You can do whatever you like. But does anyone have any thoughts so far? Yeah, I just feel like I shouldn't have put all my language through a filter to express someone's feelings. But you don't have to. The choice is yours. It's yours. Just how you want to come across to other people. I'm just saying as a tool to turn your defenses into positive experience rather than an argument. Right, Sorry? Whatever you say, cherry hater. Oh, come on. Sorry, I actually like cherries. I was just saying that to help demonstrate. What the heck? I've been duped! I'm sorry, Sayori. I'll make it up to you later. How about a cherry sundae? You're welcome to do me anytime, my beloved president. Buying people's loyalty, how deplorable. Like you would turn down a free sundae, Yuri. Yuri, you're certainly a fan of those cupcakes I brought the other week. That was, I was eating, not keeping track of them. Oh, that's enough. We're getting off topic. Maybe. So now you have a gist of it. How about we try it with something more relevant to the club? Like manga, right? Let's try to have a productive discussion about our differences in opinion. Yuri, do you want to start? Well, I'd rather not, no. How come? Well, because I don't see how anything could come from that. What? Sorry. Alright, I don't see how anything could come from that. It's just going to start a fight. No, it'll be fine. That's why I'm here, moderate. Let's just have a claim and rational discussion. Yeah, give me a little more credit. And I'm not a child. You don't have to coddle my feelings. I always think it's more respectable to speak your mind. Respectable? You're supposed to change that word. As Mario recalls, being respected was a crucial to the matter of Yuri. Well, the point of exercise isn't exactly. It's fine. I have nothing against anyone's personality. I'm entitled to enjoy whatever it is you like. I prefer more depth and nuance in my reading material. In my reading material, I look for stories that are imaginative and sophisticated beyond the surface level. Well, that's just a misunderstanding then. I thought you were gonna say that manga's for children or something. Like, I don't hear enough of that. But there's plenty of deep manga. I'm not clueless about manga. I read my own first show when I was younger. What? Are you serious? How come you never told me? Because I'm past that point in my life. I prefer not to revisit it. I prefer more mature things now. Excuse me? Okay, hold on. I can jump in here? Let's try giving things subjective. Because, as if you imply manga is immature, then are you implying that someone is immature for being into it? Well, maybe it's immature to judge people for having different tastes than you. Natsuki. Nobody's immature. I read Nakatsuki's mangas and Yuri's Fantasy, and I love them both in their own way. Okay. It's great that you like it, but I still find it boring. Boring is subjective. Okay, it bores me, that's subjective. But, the thing about... This is ridiculous. Do you see why I don't want to participate in this? Maybe it's just going to make people upset. I'm not upset. Like I said, I don't care what other people think. But I'm always got the impression that you seriously look down upon me. So I'm glad that my suspicions were confirmed. But that's not true at all. You're making assumptions. Since you can't blame me for getting defensive when nobody ever has the least respect for the thing I'm into. The other thing that I look down upon is when people make fun of me for just being myself and trying to mind my own business. What? Have you looked in a mirror? Tell me again about respect over calling all my interest in immature. You can't. Please stop. Please. You don't mean the things you're saying right now. Let's just be friends. I didn't mean for this to happen. Well, it did. So please don't invite yourself and try to solve other people's problems next time, okay? Yuri's piercing words send the club room into a choked silence after gathers her things. She leaves. Holy crap. I never heard her sound like that before. She must be so pissed. Well, you weren't very nice either, so I was just saying, how did this happen? It's my fault. Yuri wasn't wrong. I should have tried to moderate a conflict when I know how bad I am at dealing with conflicts. I'm really stupid for a stupid thing for me to do. It's not your fault, so it wasn't stupid. Everyone in the club is a nice person. Nobody would have expected this. But I guess we're sensitive about the things we really love. Honestly, she's kind of brought it upon herself. Like I said, I don't care if you're not into manga, but if you actually look down on other people for it, that's the kind of point I was trying to make in the first place. It's not about sugarcoating things, it's about just recognizing and understanding our differences. Okay, but here's the thing about that. Yuri actually looks down on me. I mean, it has nothing to do with her word choice or anything like that. So I see what you're trying to do, but I really think the problem here is her. Not just like the way we talk to each other, right? I mean, Yuri isn't like that. She's a lot sweeter than you. You're not giving her any credit for it. I'm sure she'll be reflecting on this. I actually think everyone should. It'll be fine. I'll figure something out. Well, I'm just, like, saying that instinctively. I'm just setting myself up to cause more problems. Well, this wasn't your fault, Monica. Like, you don't have to beat yourself over it. Trust me, it's good the truth finally came out. Because I can't move on now. Because I can just move on now. But, it's fine, I promise. Just get my mind off this, okay? In fact, it's a good opportunity to read some manga. I'm having to worry about feeding Yuri's superiority complex. Don't be mean. I mean, I'll talk or read manga or whatever you want, but don't be mean to my friends, okay? Sorry. I'm just bitter. Everything will be okay. I mean, we don't have the answers, but I just know we're all good people and we don't want to hurt each other. This will be a learning experience. Maya says that, but her uneasiness is given away by how much she has to force reassuring tone of voice. This was bound to happen. Eventually, Natsuki and Yuri had always been engaged with each other, at least anyone. With each other, at least out of anyone. And this is the reason. As Sir Natsuki proceeded to distract themselves with manga, Maya sized herself off on over cigarette thoughts. The couple really had to just come out in terms with the fact that some members will be incompatible with each other. When Monica desperately doesn't want to admit that, but she and she will, and she knows Sayori doesn't either. But for once, the solution doesn't seem to be in sight. So that's the end of that, and I'm gonna end the live stream here, guys. So I'll talk to you guys later.